Every year, thousands of Indian students apply to Australia with similar marks, similar budget, but they get very different visa results. So, what really decides approval or rejection? Today, we'll discuss more of this with our study abroad expert, Arpita Bhattacharjee. What exactly is a visa readiness score?
A visa readiness score is a 100-point framework that evaluates how prepared a student is for an Australian student visa, not emotionally, but on paper. It mirrors how the Department of Home Affairs looks at applications. Is the student genuine? Does the course make sense? Are finances and intent credible? The best part is that it removes guesswork and emotions from the process.
Why do students believe marks alone are enough?
Because that's how Indian education trains us. Marks equals success. But Australia is not selecting toppers, it's selecting low risk, logical, and employable students. A student with a 65% and a clear plan looks safer than a student with 90% and with no direction.
What are the main components of the visa readiness score?
There are 7 main components of the visa readiness score. One is the academic profile, which has a weightage of 20 points. Then there is a course background mismatch, which again has a weightage of 20 points. Then there is financial clarity, which has a weightage of 15 points. SOP or genuine student statement, 15 points again. Institution quality, 10 points. English readiness, 10 points. Visa and travel history, 10 points again. Together, they total 100 points.
Which factor causes the most rejections?
Without doubt, it's the course profile mismatch. For example, if a student from an engineering background wants to pursue a course related to cookery, or for example, a student with an arts background wants to move to IT with no foundation. So that's considered something as a course profile mismatch, and visa officers don't reject the student, they reject the story.
What score is considered safe for Australia?
80 to 100 is considered strong and low risk. 65 to 79 is acceptable but needs optimization. 50 to 64, high risk. And below 50 is considered not visa ready. Flying with a score below 65 is like driving a car without a seat belt. So you might reach, but the risk is very high.
Can an average student score high?
Absolutely. And this is important. I've seen students with 60 to 65% getting a visa readiness score of more than 80. At the same time, I've seen students with 85 to 90% getting a visa readiness score below 60. Because readiness is about clarity, consistency, and credibility, not about perfection.
Cut यार 6 बज रहा है. चाय समोसा मंगवा लो guys. It's on the house. Okay, sorry for interrupting. La 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 la. लो कॉफ़ी भी मुझे ही बनाना पड़ता है. Budget constraints, you know. Cameraman वैसे भी नहीं सुनते हैं. But while I was making coffee, मुझे याद आया पता. So I had this friend of mine whose son was really struggling with this admission. He used to go ahead and ask to every random person that if his visa will get approved. But nobody assessed him on his conduct, or on papers. Rather, I believe that if he would have come to a professional like you, his scores and profiling would have been much better and his rejection would have been avoided. How important is the SOP in the score?
It's very important. The SOP carries 15 points. A weak SOP silently kills strong profiles. Common mistakes are copy-paste content, PR-focused language, and no career logic. A good SOP explains why this course, why Australia, why now, and what next.
Parents often ask, are finances the biggest issue?
Not the amount, but the clarity. So red flags include sudden deposits, income that doesn't match lifestyle, loan without any repayment logic. Visa officers want to see sustainability, not just balance.
What about English scores? Is minimum enough?
Sometimes yes, but often no. Meeting minimum is fine for skill-based courses, but for theory-heavy master's programs, a borderline IELTS raises doubts about academic survival.
Can a low score be improved?
Yes, and that's the whole point of this framework. You can improve by changing course choice, strengthening SOP, adding certifications, waiting one intake instead of rushing. A delay is better than a rejection.
What message would you give to parents?
To parents, I would like to say, think of overseas education as an investment, not an emotion. A visa readiness score helps you understand risk before spending 30 to 40 lakhs. Ask the right questions and avoid consultant driven shortcuts. Transparency protects your child and your money. Visa approvals are not random. They are predictable when you understand how readiness works. So before applying to Australia, don't ask, will my visa get approved? Ask, am I actually ready?
If you are a student or a parent and want honest assessment, reach out to us for a visa readiness score evaluation because clarity today will prevent rejection tomorrow.